Wow, select route. Shit. Okay, I don't know what this is about. I wish I kind of like could find a guide on this or something about where the hell I'm going or what I'm doing. Because I played this like for an hour and I selected route like once or twice. And it was like... Actually, I went back to that main screen and selected route once or twice, or 2 or 3 times. I don't really remember exactly, but it was like, what the fuck shit? Like, I got so bored after an hour anyway. It's like, it gets really redundant, especially when you're playing on your own. It's like really boring. I wish I had somebody to play with, because even if it gets boring, you have somebody to play with and bullshit with it. Because then you're like, oh yeah, this is boring, and both having fun, and oh hey, look at my balls right here, bro. Look at my balls! Got my hand on my balls, and I got my balls on the controller. Haha. Not real, no. I don't have my balls on the controller, but you know, I'm using that as an example. So, you know, this kid I kind of picked on. Well, it wasn't really before we, you know, got in fist fights or we hated each other. There's very few people I reserve that word for because it's a bit too strong for my preference. So this kid, he owns 6 ninja mansions, has his own little fucking plaza. Smart motherfucker. I think he's like engaged too right now. And I'm sitting here, and in the past year I went to the psych ward in jail, and I was homeless. No, I should have been friends with this guy. Like, I've been Facebook friends with him. That's kind of how I know this. He's like, hey, look at my new house. It's awesome. It's my new house. Get it all painted, and I'm going to put it back on the market and sell it and make more money and buy another new house. Great. So, these are the people you befriend. And actually, I want to apologize to this guy. Hey, bro, you know, I feel like a dick that I picked on you, and I know I'm a prick, and I know the error of my ways, and I just want to apologize, get it off my chest. But, you know, I really haven't seen the opportunity to do that. I've done it to a couple people when I first got on Facebook. I think I really should have just done it as soon as I added the guy on Facebook, though. But I really didn't do it until, like, I actually had a couple of those people, you know, had friended them for, you know, a week, a couple days or a week or a month or something. But I didn't really apologize to a lot of those people immediately anyway. I'm like, hey, you know what, I feel bad. I've actually become good friends with a couple of them. Like, oh, I don't even know why I actually never really picked on this one girl, but I, like, started stupid beef with her. Like, I'm saying, like, you know, I apologize to a couple people, and they were just like, oh, hey, don't worry about it. You know, stupid kid stuff. No. So, yeah, and, like, I knew her since 3rd grade, and I gotta say, out of the few people, if I could fall in love with somebody, this would definitely be a person I wouldn't mind falling in love with, but that won't happen. I wonder how they're doing. I haven't spoke to them in like months. I should check up with them. We talk every once in a while, but anyway, you know, we didn't really have any beef in grade school. Like, I had a big crush on her best friend, and you know, so she was always like, you know, my crush's friend, really. And I never had a thing for her, and, like, it was always, like, friends with us anyway, if we ever really spoke. But, you know, it was always back and forth. Like, I was always retarded, you know, having a crush on a girl and, you know, not knowing how to go about it and stuff. And just being a general overall retard. So, you know, we didn't really talk a whole lot in junior high because she ended up going to a different junior high, different middle school. Her and her best friend. And, you know, we actually did speak a few times on the phone. It was just, like, really awkward, but, you know, we did it anyway. We spoke. And, like, for, like, some reason, I had this image in my head all of a sudden that she turned into the hottest female of my dreams, and this and that, and, like, I had this really, you know, I was going through puberty anyway, so hormones and all that stuff. And like I had this really weird vision of just the fucking hottest, beautifulest, prettiest, you know, woman, and in elementary school, she had weight issues all the way up until before high school, and she just like transformed into that caterpillar to that butterfly type thing, where the ugly duckling, and then all of a sudden, boom, out of nowhere, fucking hottest dime out of nowhere. So that was her, and but in junior high we had like another fall. We became friends for a little bit, and then we had a falling out again. And we ended up not speaking for a while until high school. And, like, I don't know, it was weird, because, like, I was kind of, like, okay over my crush with her best friend, and, we kind of, like, things just settled. Like, it wasn't a big deal. I had a crush on her, whatever. We were able to act normal. And things weren't as awkward. I was like, oh, hey, let's hang out, and, I was kind of feeling, this friend of, the ugly duckling one. And, I met her again, and all of a sudden, like, I don't know, something, like, really turned me off about her. And she just wasn't, the woman of my dreams that all of a sudden I was imagining from my hormones. Probably could have used a few drinks or two. So, everything, then it was like I hadn't seen my crush from elementary school since elementary school, since we're back in junior high now. So, and we see each other, and it's just like, everything goes back to being weird again. And, she ended up not being this woman of my dreams, pretty much. So then, we ended up going our own way. Oh, I really should have let him get that food. He really needs that food. Like, bad. You should get that item too, bro. I think the points help you get stuff. Oh, yeah, you definitely need items, bro. So, no. At least he got out of that. He's almost dead. No, I think he's dead. There's only one more thing. So, we ended up not speaking again until high school. And then she did transform into that beautiful woman of my dreams that I was imagining from my hormone. And she, wow, I could, like, even now, I wouldn't mind, getting down with her. Because I doubt very few people would get down with my fantasies like she would. And that's the only reason I'd be down for her like that right now. I don't know if things would actually work out that way. But then again, she's been engaged for like 15 years or something. But she's cool as hell. She's awesome. Like, and then like I'm saying, like, then we had a big beef in high school. It was like stupid shit too. I don't even... Actually, I do remember I don't even want to go into it. But I forget, we had like some disagreement in high school over something stupid and petty, and then I just really ran with it. And then at that time, her boyfriend, her best friend started dating one of the leaders in our school. Not Latin Kings. I think it was Vice Lord she started dating. Like one of the big leaders in our school, and that wasn't good. So of course, friends are friends, and then that's like messing with family. So I was an idiot, and I'm all sitting there talking shit to this guy over the internet because somehow he got my AOL screen name, and we're sitting there talking about shit about we're gonna fight and this and that. I didn't even know who the fuck this guy was. He obviously knew who he was, but I was just talking shit anyway, right? So, oh, I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna stab you. Yeah, right, bro. Bring it. No, he wasn't bullshit. This guy was the fucking one of the leaders, obviously. I think he or, one of his people had actually gotten caught because they had guns in their locker. But anyway, fucking with her, it was like fucking with family, and, all of a sudden, like, out of nowhere, he just, like, I'm just walking there talking with one of my friends, not even paying attention, didn't have it even in mind. Out of nowhere, he just, like, straight pulls me aside. He has 3 of his goons with him, and he's like, oh, screaming at me. Like, this just caught me out of nowhere. I wasn't even thinking about it. I had seen the guy around school. I think he was, like, I think he had been in, like, one of my study halls during a semester or period or whatever you want to call it. Quarter. But, we weren't even acquainted past that. I don't even think we remembered it. I did know his name. It wasn't, like, acquainted, like we spoke on a regular basis, but, I pretty much learned my lesson from there. So they cornered me, and I don't remember if it was that day or the next day, but then, they forced me to apologize to her through my retardation. So I did. They were like, "Oh, you're faking it. You don't mean it. You gotta write an apology." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm sorry." Blah blah blah. And I just feel like an idiot over all that. Like, literally fucking an idiot. Like, I am in debt to this, to the homegirl. I want to figure out a way to repay her, and I really don't know how. I want to know, and also I'm scared that that I'll fuck it up. I'll do something that will totally negate what I owe her and what I can do to return the favor of her at least not hating me. So, but yeah, she turned into fucking, this is a great woman right here. But she has her own little issues, like, because she was a little bit overweight. She went bulimic or anorexic for a time. And, whoa. So, she had many depression and anxiety issues and panic attacks for years, and me being a prick didn't help none at all. You get that. I want you to go get both of those. Get both of those, bro. Get that one too. Feel free to. Oh, okay, fine, whatever. So, oh, stupid ass. So anyway, I ended up, apologizing, and then we didn't really speak again until Facebook became popular again. And I was like one of the first things I said to her, we just like, I forgot how I looked for it. She either messaged me or I messaged her. Like, I responded to a couple of her status updates or something, something. I looked for the opportunity to speak to her, and also at that time, like, Facebook was fresh. I was only on there for a year at the time. So I took the opportunity. I'm like, hey, you know what? We're talking, and, I don't think I did it right away. Like, hey, I'm sorry. No, I kind of, we spoke a little bit, got the pleasantries out of the way, and then ran from it from there. Oh, it looks like these are the bosses. So, I don't want Adam to die. I'd be sad if he died. I don't think I'm done yet. So, I apologized to her. She's like, oh, it's cool, you're a stupid kid. I'm like, well, you know what? I feel like I'm in your debt. I feel like, I owe you. If there's anything I can do, do not be afraid to let me know. So, and they hit me. With the one to do the special attack. There we go. So, she's like, don't worry about it, we're cool. So we end up becoming, I gotta say, I would really, this is like, when you're like, hey, people, this is like someone I would really like to have in my life. Like, literally, like someone I would like to, hang out with and just be friends with and stuff and just be cool. And fuck all this stupid shit and just be friends. Then again, like I'm saying, I'm scared I'd fuck all that good up. Like, why fuck up a good thing? As long as we can remain acquaintances, have a conversation from time to time. I guess I can be grateful for that. I mean, I've tried to bring it up a few times, and I've just became really weird. And like, I think with my greatest of memories, I think I've forgotten I've even asked her to hang out sometimes too. Like, hey, let's hang out, or let's go do something. I mean, she's engaged. Like, hey, go get your boyfriend, or go get one of your girlfriends, and hey, introduce me to someone or something, because I need friends and I'm lonely or something. And you know, she ends up always having an excuse and why she can't. So it's cool. Did somebody just get a life? I think I got a life. Our bro here needs a life, though. Like, seriously, he's almost dead. But, you know, I guess I'm just grateful we're still friends and we're on talking terms. We haven't spoken in a while, so I'm going to have to sit here. I've been meaning to hit her up past few days because I haven't spoke to her in a month. I should see how she's doing anyway. But, you know, we became friends after that, and it was actually pretty badass because, like, I think one day I was just having, like, a really bad time, like, depressed or something. I don't remember if I came home from work or I came straight home from school, but, like, literally within 5 minutes of sitting down, I didn't even get to, like, get prepared or settle in, turned on my computers, you know, went to the bathroom or whatever, came back. Within 5 minutes of being logged on the computer on logged on Facebook or AIM or whatever, she sent me a message, and it was just porn. I don't know where it's just porn. She was a freak, though. They used the same martial arts as me. Too weak for me. You weren't even involved in the fight. Where the hell were you? You were just like, we should reach our destination soon. Okay.